Hello, first graders. It's Mrs. Jenna. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well. I have missed you all. Hopefully this video finds you happy and ready to do some more voyages with me. I hope you've spent some time with your family, reading, playing games. We're going to be recording videos now, so you'll be seeing a lot of me. I wanted to show you where I am. This is my bedroom. You might notice my violin hanging on the wall over there. I have a special spot for it, and it also holds my bow where I can have easy access. I have some paintings on my wall. You might notice this one, a treble clef, also known as a start. And then on the other side is a bass clef. That's a different kind of start. If you read a cello or a bass, you might see that more often. We will be here a lot. You might also hear my bird, Vinny. I have a cockatiel, a small gray bird with a big voice. He likes to sing, so if you hear any bird noises in the background, it's just Vinny in the other room. All right, we will be meeting here regularly to discuss our Voyages book and reading and violin and anything else that might need an accompaniment of a video. We will be meeting here regularly to discuss violin, voyages, reading, and everything in between. Now, this is a video. You can pause this at any time and take a break. You can get a snack. You can use the bathroom, pet your cat, play some violin, but don't forget to come back quickly. Otherwise, you might forget about me or get lost. Here's what you're going to need for today. Make sure you have your Voyages book, this one, open to page 105. Also have an extra piece of paper, a pencil, an eraser, and you might want to get a light blue marker, a dark blue marker, and a black marker. I bet you can tell what we're going to work with today. All right, let's dive right in and do some review. Do you remember nouns? I hope you do. Noun comes from the Latin word what? If you said nomen, you are correct. Nomen means, yes, a name. Anything that has a name, like people, Mrs. Jenna, places, the bedroom, or things, the eraser, the book. Those are nouns. We are experts at nouns. There's nothing that exists that is... We are experts at nouns. What about articles? Do you remember the Latin word? What about articles? What about articles? What is the Latin word from which we get article? Do you remember? It is articulus. Articulus means what? Remember, noun is the main part, and coming off of the noun is articulus, meaning a little limb. What are the three articles in the English language? They are a, an, and the. Good. I'm glad that you remember. Last time we got together, we talked about adjectives. Adjectives come from the Latin word adjectivus. Adjectivus means to add. For example, if I ask you for I have 3 markers here. If I ask you for the marker, which one do you give me? You don't know. You don't know which one I am asking for because I haven't given you enough information. I need to add some information so that you know which marker I'm looking for. The yellow marker. Now you know. Adjectives like yellow add information so that we have a better idea of what we're talking about. The yellow marker. The red marker. The blue marker. And so on. I would like you to practice with adjectives. Let's grab that piece of paper I was talking about. And first take out your black marker. Let's list some nouns around the room. These are people, places, and things. I'm going to put violin, right there. And I'm also going to put painting, because I have a few in my room. Painting. Do you have a list? If not, pause the video here and make a list. All right, good. Now you have a list of nouns. Now they need some adjectives, All right, good. Now you have a list of nouns. We need to add some articles. Remember, a, an, and the tell you if you have a choice of things. Remember, a, an, and the are used at different times. A and an are indefinite articles for when you have a choice. For example, I have 2 paintings in my room. I could choose either one. So with painting, I'm going to put the word a. I do not use an because painting begins with a P, and P is a consonant. A painting. Do you see how I left a space? You should do that as well. Violin, there's only one. I only have one violin. So it is, for violin, I only have one violin. So you definitely know which violin I'm asking for. If I ask for it, the violin, it needs a definite article, the. The last marker I need is my dark blue. Now I need to come up with an adjective word, something to describe it. My violin is brown. Most violins are brown. Brown is an adjective. The brown violin. Painting. I like both of these paintings because they are pretty. So I'm going to use the adjective pretty. A pretty painting. Now my list is complete. The brown violin, a pretty painting. These are complete noun families. I would like you to make complete noun families as well. We will be sharing some on Flipgrid, so keep an eye out for that video. Okay, good. Adjectives can be lots of different words. They can be colors, numbers, sense words, feeling words. You are going to learn about a lot of them this week on pages 105 through 112. You should do about 2 pages per day. You could always do more. You should do about 2 pages per day. You should be done. If you do 2 pages per day, you will be done by Friday, just in time to play sentence squares. On page 105, in order to complete these pages, it's very important that you read all of the directions. In fact, I would read every single word on that page, all the way from top to bottom. Once you have read all of the words on the page, if you still don't understand what you need to do, read it through again. There's no harm in reading multiple times. In fact, it might help you. If you still don't understand what to do, at that point you need to ask for help from a parent or somebody who can help. If you read through all of the words, you should understand the directions. Sometimes they want you to draw lines to match. Sometimes they want you to fill in the blank with a particular word. And sometimes they want you to complete a writer's corner. Don't forget about the writer's corner at the bottom of the page. Not all pages have a writer's corner. Just complete the ones that do. You should get all the way through to 112. And then you will know lots of different adjectives. Remember, I will be grading this, so write with neat handwriting and fill out everything completely. Make sure you're using a pencil and an eraser. I would not recommend using a pen because pens cannot be erased. Pretend like we're still in school and you still have to use a pencil. If you're still confused about adjectives, make some more lists or put the video. If you're still confused about adjectives, I would make even more items on this list until you've got a huge list of dark brown. If you're still confused about adjectives, add to this list. Fill it out all the way to the bottom. Go through and underline your dark blue words. Brown, pretty. These are your adjectives. Those are the words you're looking out for. Okay, that's all the time I have for today. Remember that by staying inside, you're keeping yourself safe and other people safe because we are staying healthy. I know it's hard that we can't be back to school or back to normal, but it's really important what you guys are doing. It can be really hard and confusing when things like this happen. It's hard and confusing for adults, too. We're all trying to figure it out. But remember, I'm here to help. So are all the rest of your teachers and your parents. Even though school at home is going to be a little unusual, we will still be here. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. I love you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye.